Joining studio number whatever this is. Welcome, Graham Coxon.
Hello. Hello.
Had a good weekend?
Yeah.
Quiet.
So
you get weekends
sunny.
Weekends off at the moment, don't you? You're working during the week on the Blur record.
Yeah, it's very civilised. Trying to keep it like that, really.
Yeah. I passed you in. I was in a car the other week, just going down through Camden.
Yeah.
And you nearly fell right in front of it with your skateboard, wandering along.
What, underneath your car?
Yeah.
That would be me, wouldn't it?
Do you get time for much of that?
Well, when the studio's reasonably close,
yeah,
then I like to, listen to music and go a really picturesque way.
Right.
To the studio, so there's not many people around to laugh at me. Sort of thing.
We wouldn't do that.
But it's nice, though. It keeps your legs going and things.
You're good at it.
No, not really.
I see your hands. You've got grazes on your hands.
I've got a graze on my elbow. But that was trying to skate after a couple of drinks, which isn't a good idea, actually.
Not advisable.
No.
So you got your guitar and you're going to play some tunes for us. And what are you going to do first?
I'm going to do In a Salty Sea, I think, yeah.
OK, live on Radio 1, it's Graham Coxon, In a Salty Sea. a nerve-wracking experience for you, having to do it on your own, playing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's bad enough recording it, actually. But, yeah, it's like sitting in the nude, really, doing those things. Because there's not... I mean, some of them are quite vague, but they're quite sort of personal, and it kind of embarrasses me a little bit, you know, how kind of intimate they seem to be, those songs.
And how did you find the time to actually write them all? I mean, were these things which you'd had sort of left over as bits of ideas before, or did you actually sit down in that sort of and just do them in that 5 days when you were recording them?
No, I'd been writing them because I was just sitting at home a lot, watching telly, and there was nothing really else to do, so I was just fiddling, and started messing about with guitars and tunings and things like that, and it became, these tunes appeared because I was using this different tuning, and it seemed to make these tunes come out.
It is a very you album, though, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it fidgets.
It fidgets. Yeah, I suppose. What, musically, it fidgets.
Yeah, absolutely. There's tunes and there's doodling.
Doodling? Yeah, well, mostly they are. They're not really like songs, because they're just, they're like, yeah, they're sort of bad poetry over bad music, apparently.
You've been reading some of the reviews, do I detect?
Yeah.
You've had a lot of good reviews, actually. The album's out today, isn't it? But there's been quite a few very positive things about it.
There's been lots, I mean, which I've been really happy about and surprised about, because I can't be objective about it, you know. So, you know, like anything anybody makes, you're the last person to know if it's any good or not. And I hardly had any advisors around me telling me, oh, Graham, you know, this is rubbish, you know, you shouldn't put this... I mean, people would around me, I don't know, but when I was actually recording it, there wasn't any of that. That's a bit rubbish, Graham. I don't think you should record that. It was just really up to me.
But after a while, don't you think, once you've listened to the record, you'll still know? Because you'll make another one, I guess, won't you? Have you got the bug for it now?
The bug?
Yeah.
Yeah, people, I don't suppose people would expect this record to be like it is. Like it sounds and everything like that. After what my reputation for liking noisy stuff. But perhaps if I do another one in 20 years or something, it might be even worse or noisier. I don't know.
We should just mention, so the album's out today, and also you've got your own label now, Transcopic. Apart from your own album, what's the next release on that?
We've got a kind of crazy 12-inch coming out, and other things.
By?
The Control Freaks, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it like?
But they're friends.
Right.
One of them's a real geek, and the other one's, you know, a mad sort of video game fanatic.
Right.
Yeah.
What's it like being a record label boss?
I don't know. It's not much different, really. But I'm naughty because I don't do all the work, really.
But that's what bosses are supposed to do.
Is it?
Yeah, delegate. That's what you're supposed to do, I think. Anyway, look, final song tonight. What are you going to do?
It's Hard and Slow song, because it's a bit more jollier than the other two.
Okay. Finishing on a high. This is Graham Coxon live on Radio 1. Graham Coxon, naked and live tonight on Radio 1. That track's Hard and Slow. And thank you very much to Graham. Stay tuned. We have the...